Konnichiwa, bitches.
The wait is finally over. We are here, and we back with another one. And today we have Roc Marciano and The Alchemist with The Elephant Man's Bones. Hey, I already did a preview on this. You know, I gave my thoughts. I explained why this is such a huge release for the underground. These two worlds combining to make a full, fleshed out project. They have collabed in the past many times. They have done like a little EP with each other, with Oh No before. But they haven't done something like this, where these two worlds combining, you know, Roc Marciano with that, you know, lavish pimp aesthetic with, you know, Alchemist trying to mesh and mold a perfect, you know, foundation for Roc Marciano. We haven't got that, you know, in a full-length project. So, you know, it was all just leading up to this at this point, I feel like. All these years of waiting. And we're here now. Listen, man, 14 tracks. Let's get right into this, man. Yeah, first track we got is Rubber Hand Grip. Oh boy. Okay. Let's get it. Okay. Yeah, they're straight. They're cool.
Pump with the rubber hand grip,
Oh. Okay, Al. Menacing ass beat.
Yeah, throwing all these subs with that make you subhuman.
Huh.
Music for submachine gun use. Speeding in the BMW, look just me and my Uzi, we looking like a couple spooners. Enough with
Okay.
the love language is another matrix. Screw your baby mother like some Cartier love bracelets. Her
Oh my gosh.
My yank you out the whip, strip you naked. Niggas comparing MJ to Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh my. Bro, this man Marci is just going at your throat with these bars. Jesus. Not holding back. As he should.
Soon as the drama came afoot, you were shot in the foot. Throw a couple at your knot like you playing shot put. 300 rounds.
Damn.
Pop.
Oh my gosh.
Asked Doc how it looked, said it's not good. Should've just left the body to rot in the woods.
This was the opener? Man. Jesus. Alright. We in for something. We are... Jesus. Okay. Yeah, that opener was, that shit was tough. He just came in there guns blazing, you know what I mean? Like, he tore it apart, you know what I mean? And Alchemist gave him a very, you know, eerie, sinister... What other words can I think of? That it was like that beat was meant for Roc Marci, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was a solid opener. We're in for something. We are in for something, just based off that first track. So anyways, next track we got is Daddy Kane, featuring Action Bronson. Alright, let's get it.
Leaning on a cane like a cane in a drug gang.
Ooh. What is this beat?
Getting off that soft white long before shorties was rocking off white. Watercolor ice, I call it Walter White. Walked with me, Cardi's Hall, thought I was cross-eyed. You better off just letting sleeping dogs lie. Thought he was on
my gosh.
Every bitch wearing cheetah ain't a cheetah, and you ain't a boss till you take a loss. That's a loss leader. Talking the most, stunting your growth, can't get comfortable enough to unbutton your coat.
Gosh.
John Bon Jovi, and when I drop, I better only see fire emojis. Little brother, this poetry. Face off, it revealed the same face. My demise.
Oh, okay.
With the left hand, made him flip like Suni Lee.
Okay.
With the Hanzo, to sleep using the geese sleeve until you make feces. Then I dance off the scene like Chris Breezy. Yeah. Nowadays, your boy looking like a motherfucking stegosaurus. Yeah.
A stegosaurus? Insanity. Hey man, that was a nice track, and it goes right into Deja Vu perfectly, you know what I mean? Right into that, like, lavish, drumless beat. That I already did a reaction to, by the way, you can check that out. I like how they're keeping a balance of drumless beats and, you know, beats with drums. You know, because I feel like you need that diversity for everybody to, you know, enjoy this, because, you know, drumless beats are definitely an acquired taste for sure. Yeah, just based off that last track, Daddy Kane, drums are knocking. Aesthetically, I like what, you know, Alchemist was doing on there. A lot of switch-ups that were, like, making that beat very, very unpredictable. That synth line mixed with the drum pattern. It was crazy. That track, that beat was hard, and I like the little, you know, skit kind of wrapping it all up. It definitely felt like you're awakening, like, fucking Frankenstein or something. That man, Roc Marci, killed it. I will say the feature, Action Bronson. Listen, man, I'm be honest, I could have probably done without it. So all around, I think the track is very good. So Quantum Leap, let's get it. Oh my gosh, this beat's insane. Hold on.
Fan mail to me. Your little LP and worth 12 pennies. 17 shells in the semi. That's the same iron and burnt pennies. This the flow that
Oh, what?
Whips and perky titties. I heard your cheese tighter than Virgin Kitty. But that's besides the point.
My
if I point you
God.
You've seen the light at the end of the tunnel. Try me, I will be delighted to pop your bubble. Might even get your wife.
Bro, what is this track? This one is fucking crazy.
Quality over quantity. You couldn't possibly made another quantum leap. Top of the heat, that's my college. Just trying to get by like Talib Kweli.
This is tough. Holy fuck.
They murder sexy. Might catch me in the F430 with a dirty Pepsi.
Oh my gosh, this track is the best track so far. Listen, man, the prior tracks were hard. Don't get me wrong. Super dope. This one right here, this is the one. Oh yeah.
Catch me in the F430 with a dirty Pepsi.
A dirty.
They swore I had Masonic ties, but my eyes only recognize dollar signs.
Oh, this track was absurd. When I tell you that is easily the best track by far. Oh my lord. Roc Marci's performance was literally perfect. That beat was ridiculous. It was so subtle, you know what I mean? But, you know, sometimes, you know, less is more. And that's what this whole project has proven so far. But that one right there, that loop with the pianos, oh my, yeah. Next track we got is The Elephant Man's Bones, title track. Let's get it.
All the sunlit day.
Oh my gosh, this sample's gorgeous.
Food for the spirit. The music is endearing. I'm sharing the human experience. In my due diligence takes a village to raise a kid, but still can produce an idiot. The plan is similar. I'm slicker. I bag a bitch. She look like India loving a Mazda Millennium. Keep me hide from the mirror like a vampire, my nigga. But I ain't got forever to correct all of my errors.
Wow. Damn. Yeah, that was a nice track. You know, the beautiful sample from Alchemist. Not too crazy with the drums on that one at all. Roc Marciano probably being the most introspective he's been so far on this project. Yeah, that was a nice track. Next track we got is Bubble Bath. Let's get it. Oh. What on earth? These muddy ass drums. Hold on.
Before we bail, I did a line off my lady titty like Ricky Bell. Baby girl, get busy as well. Dripping in Chippendales, naked with nothing but just a Richard Mill.
You say Chippendale? This is insane.
Pictures top 5, but I reply me 5 times like Dylan. I'm going on
Oh my.
tribe. I'm from the wild.
What? Yeah, I thought that track was nice. I liked it. I didn't necessarily love it. My favorite part of that track was definitely the drum pattern from Alchemist. I thought it was very muddy and brought a really much grimy aesthetic to that track. You know, it didn't overstay its welcome. It was straight to the point. Pretty short track for what it is. Anyways, the next track we got is Liquid Coke. Let's get it.
Modern master.
Okay, what do we got here? Alright, what do we got?
Bleed liquid coke when I slit your throat. Fisher, I was reeling in a rich hoe. If she flipping, she let go.
What?
Got credit net. Empty threats from a jealous sex. She need medicine for Tourette's.
Oh my gosh.
Made some chicken off wraps. You thought it was some chicken scratch. Don't make me. It's not a catch-22. This a tech 22. We the get money crew. I put you dudes up in the hospital bed.
No, I'm not getting on my seat yet. No, stop.
Every full moon I spot a witch I knew riding a broom. Wasn't buying Balenciaga shoes.
Oh my gosh.
Create this lane if you hating to eat a Frank. It can go either way.
Talk your shit. This track. It was short, straight to the point, like the prior track, but this one is. We're on different time in here. There's levels to this, man. Like, that man was just talking his talk. He's saying, listen, I'm the one who started this lane. Like, put some respect on him, man. And that Alchemist beat was so... It has that vintage feel. That's the one thing I can say that is pretty consistent sonically with this album. It has that vintage feel that it just feels like, yeah, this is some timeless stuff. You know what I mean? That beat was just exquisite. Sensational. We are in for something. Next track we got is Trillion Cut featuring Boldy James. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this. Oh no, where we at? big creature.
Infatuated with Rolodexes, Audemars Briquettes, Cartiers, and Paris. It's hard to
Oh,
spin in traffic. My hands
I wasn't
left
ready.
clean.
I wasn't
Gucci on
prepared.
stock, we'll drop it in the pot like some oxtail. Then you add the cold water with the ice cube. Them OGs popping all bowls of exotic for the low threes.
Oh
Me and
my.
Holiday, them
Fuck all the ridicule.
Body, pour that apart. Okay, what we got? What we got, Roc?
We was wearing champion, but they never championed us. Outcast, being wholehearted. I need the AR with the shoulder harness on it. Sorry, I'm being cold-hearted. All I know is the artist.
Bro.
My Veron, the leather in the car was eggnog. The vest I wore was Kevlar. The scarf was
What? This was nuts. I don't know what to say. Yeah, that last track was ridiculous. Time Bodie's on Alchemist production is such a treat, and that man Bodie literally never misses ever. Like, his performances is always great, and they both Bodie and Roc matched each other perfectly. Like, dynamic that they brought to the track was super dope. Next track we got is the Horns of Abraxas. Hopefully I said that right. It's featuring Ice-T as well. So let's get right into it.
Let me tell you a story.
Okay.
Car I started driving. He wanted me to dump it somewhere in Long Island, like out in some, marsh or some wild field or some bullshit.
Your soul just left his shell. The coat was shed his scales. The coat was pelly pale.
Okay.
Champagne. Handle a pill, Sam Cassell. Slide on him, hit him up.
Sam Cassell.
Wanna pick up at night, trying to hitchhike. Look what I did with this kitchen
What was
knife.
that ad-lib?
Always had this standing over your dead parents, fanning flies.
Oh my gosh.
Motherfucker. So I'm like, yo, this shit is just abandoned. So
This story from Ice-T is just like, it fits just right with, the narrative that Roc Marci was trying to spit. That track seems like a total switch in tone. Actually really started with Trillion Cut with Boldy James. Like, the tone production-wise just seems way more aggressive. A lot of heavier drums, whole vibe-wise, you know what I mean? Let's see where this takes us. Next track we got is JJ Flash, so yeah, let's get it.
Niggas can't fuck with me.
Oh,
Straight up.
hold on. Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh,
if I didn't
this
have
is-
gift, I'd probably be rapping bricks. No more knocking raps over like bowling pins. I'm balling hole, playing over the rim, money rolling in, can't even fold the shit.
Oh.
I'm polar with the stick, rover with no tent. We look like some goldfish, but the homie don't even swim. Might sing bubble bath, no brush or scrub was done in the past. Got smudge on the glass. The rubber
He
gloves
loves his
on
bubble
the back.
baths, that's for sure. Gosh, this beat is gorgeous. If there's an instrumental versions to this, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go dumb. Yeah, next track we got is Zigzag Zig.
The Mont Blanc pen of caution with limp. It's on again. We often throw caution to the wind. It's always a whim.
Oh my
merch is
gosh.
my bosses. Just the perfect storm. Try not to get caught in. $250,000 jewels, Flash Gordon. Rap the foreign, rap like water. It's formless. Yeah, we still dragging me.
Oh my gosh, what?
Acting like I defy gravity, higher than giraffe pussy. Dracula bit.
Wait, what?
But warm like analog. I'm an animal dog. Handle you like I'm above.
Alright, next track we got is Stigmata.
No doubt, nice to meet you. The pleasure's all yours.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know.
You're about to make me cry with these instrumentals out. Like, don't do this to me.
Repeat what you did, but that shit ain't knocked me off my square. I done wept my fair share. This is chandelier on my left hand.
Oh my gosh.
Rams, the only thing missing was the hammer pants. Can't touch this. Fix your whack kid, I'm a handyman. Fix Papa Pussy. Still vagina, iron pussy. Be on a cookie sheet. I'm not an easy book to read.
What?
That's Houdini is.
Yeah, this track is gorgeous.
Free from chains.
Alright, next track we got is Zip Guns featuring Knowledge the Pirate. These two always come together and make something dope, so
Bring the drums in, Al. Let's go.
bring the drums in now. My gosh, the aggression in his voice. Ooh.
In the mix, it ain't in my nature to shape shift. The trainers, alligator skin. Back, you already know where my mind at.
Oh my gosh, this is tough.
Body snatch.
Worth the BB and CC Winers. I'm OGs tripping in designer. Move, we took his head, it was all perfect timing. The sun, the moon, the stars was in alignment. Assignment. Yo, soon you see that nigga, wet him like a water hydrant. Yo,
damn. We're here with the final track. Think big. Let's get it.
You know, it's just another motherfucker there at the office for me. You know what I'm saying? Greatness is always the motherfucker.
Light work. Feel ya.
I took my destiny in my own hands. I never wait for no man to sell me no fantasies with fairy dust. 8-carat ring make glamorous, blatant arrogance. Came out the microwave beige like Shane Battier. It's my name. The battery in your back may need to be changed, but the fabric can't be replaced.
Damn. Dope closer, for sure. This was nice. There you have it. Roc Marciano and the Alchemist with the Elephant Man's bones. What can I say, man? This is exactly what, you know, I expected going into this. And this is a very, very good project. Them two worlds coming together, like I said at the start of the video, and making something timeless, vintage, and just matching each other's aesthetics, you know, the way that they pulled it off was great. I feel like Alchemist really set up, you know, Roc Marciano. He tried to make the most, you know, Alchemist Roc Marciano beats that he could, and he did just that. When Roc Marciano, it's Roc Marciano. Like, if you weren't a fan of Roc Marciano before this project, I don't expect you to really enjoy it any more than anything else that he's put out before. Like, this is exactly like what you get from Roc Marciano here is exactly what you get on pretty much a majority of his projects. With that being said, I do feel like this is his best album since Reloaded. I'm going out and saying that right now. I think just performance-wise, between him and Alchemist, I feel like this is easily his best since that album. Some of his best rapping since then. Some of the tracks on here are like some of the most hard-hitting Roc Marciano tracks I've heard in a while. Quantum Leap, Liquid Coke, Zigzag Zig, Million Cut, JJ Flash. All those tracks are just like, they're literally top-notch Roc Marciano tracks. And the thing is, I didn't expect them to do anything different, in which they didn't. You know, Roc Marciano, for the type of rap music that he makes, he is literally the best at what he does, and he doesn't need to do anything different. You know, just keep doing you. Alchemist, he continues to be consistent with these tapes that he's dropping together. Earlier this year, he dropped a Currency tape. Now we're here with this. He has more on the way, and the fact that he can literally get any rapper and create just a perfect foundation for them. Like I said in the middle of the reaction, Roc Marciano doesn't have to switch his style to be on Alchemist beats. Alchemist is really pretty much curating and forming this world that is just right for that artist, and he did that for Roc Marci. You can see how, you know, Roc Marciano's production has definitely influenced, you know, Alchemist in a way. And the way that this was all constructed, structured, sequenced, it's just typical Alchemist stuff, and it's just like, I expect no less than greatness from this man. I really, really did enjoy this project. I will say there are some areas where, obviously there are no bad tracks on this project, I feel like, but I do feel like they do definitely vary between tracks being very short, straight to the point where it's kind of like, it kind of come off as unmemorable, but then there's other tracks that are just like, oh yeah, this has just that it factor to it that's undeniably just incredible. You know, I feel like some tracks could have been greater than they actually were. Tracks like Bubble Bath, after listening to it more, I think Deja Vu could have been way more fleshed out, I felt like. And maybe that's just the point. Maybe just, you know, not overstaying its welcome, hitting you with these subtle instrumentals while Roc Marci is just punching you in the face with these one-liners, keeping it very short and simple. Maybe that is the point. But I feel like in some areas, I feel like it could have been more to it. But other than that, those are really my irks. Features, for the most part, they're solid. Some are better than others. I think Bodie James absolutely tore his feature apart. Other than that, you know, I got exactly what I expected out of this. You know, you got your handful of drumless beats, you got your handful with drums in them. Yeah, this was a dope project. I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely will say this is one of the stronger projects to drop this year for sure. I definitely do think this album is very, very good for what it presents. So, those are my thoughts. on the Elephant Man's bones. I'll leave it at that. Hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, subscribe for more, bell icon for notifications, all that jazz. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.